How's it going, guys? ZubinX82 here, and today I want to talk about some ideas of multiplayer maps for The Last of Us. Now, if you guys did not know, the multiplayer maps are actually based on scenes from the single player, but here are some scenes that they didn't do a map out of, and I want to see them as future DLC. Now, there are two scenes that someone commented on my previous video that I wanted to see, and his name is David755Evo3D, so shout out to him. But anyways, let's get started. For the first scene, I picked Hometown. Even though you only played this part for a few minutes, despite the chaos, I actually liked how the place looked like. Probably they could show how the town looks like after a few years in the apocalypse with the overgrown vegetation and destroyed buildings. For the second scene, I picked the quarantine zone. You might think that the map checkpoint is already based on this scene, but it's actually based on the outskirts. Hopefully they can make a map that's a Firefly or a Hunter base, and that you can actually go inside all the buildings that you see around you as a place to take cover or perform an attack from above. For example, if the enemy group are in the middle of the street and your group are at the second floor of a building, you guys can pop out of all the windows and quickly kill them all. Or it can be that your group are in one building at the end of the street and the enemy are on the building from the other end of the street. We can probably have a fight between snipers. I don't know, kinda sounds like I'm asking for too much, but who knows. For the third scene, I picked Pittsburgh. There's not really that much to say. I like how the place looks like, so I'm just gonna let this part play out. For the fourth scene, I picked the suburbs. This is actually one of the scenes that David wanted to see. And me personally, I like the night maps that they had in this game. I hope they add more. Probably they can make this area at night if they make a multiplayer map out of. But anyways, I'm gonna just let this play out.
Yeah.
Or just 5 when the quarter sets hit. My memory's pretty hazy, but I remember living in a neighborhood just like this.
What do you remember?
Barbecues. My parents, they would throw these crazy big barbecues, invite a ton of people. I remember the smell more than anything. It's weird.
Aw, doggies.
You're gonna want to stay away from those. It's not like it is in the zone. Those are wild.
Fireflies were here.
And by the looks of it,
How are we gonna find them?
I know a guy. A brother, actually. He was a Firefly. Last I heard, he was in Wyoming. We get there, we find him, we find the Fireflies. What do you say, you in?
Sounds like a good plan, man.
For the fifth scene, I picked Ranch House. Even though you only play this part for like a few minutes, probably they can make a multiplayer map that's in the middle of the forest and there's a bunch of cabins, and I would definitely like to see that at night. For the sixth scene, I picked the highway exit. This area has a lot of cars which you can take as cover, but there's also a bus depot at the right, so the entire map doesn't have to be an open highway.
I'll teach you how to play guitar. I reckon you'd really like that. What do you say, huh? Look at that. Another city, another abandoned quarantine zone. There's that hospital the Firefly mentioned. Come on, kiddo. Maybe we cut through here, huh?
For the seventh scene, I picked the underground tunnel. Same thing like the last area, this place has a lot of cars which you could take as cover. In my opinion, this is the hardest part in the game with all the infected. So with all the time I died in this area, there are so many ways you can get kills and get killed. And it would be pretty cool to see a linear multiplayer map in The Last of Us. For the eighth and final scene, I picked the Firefly Lab, which is also the other map David wanted to see. What I like about this place is that it's all indoors, which means there's pretty much going to be a lot of close combat, but there are a lot of rooms that you could take cover. Pretty much this place can be the Nuketown for The Last of Us. That's all the scenes that I want to see as a multiplayer map for The Last of Us. If I missed some, put them in the comment section below which ones you want to see as DLC. If you guys enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe, and peace out.